Hey, what's going on? It's Ultimate Self. Today we're going to talk about how to release those super tight hip flexors without stretching. Let's get into it. So if you have super tight hip flexors, here's what I want you to do. I don't want you to stretch. I want you to do this exercise to give you permanent release of those super tight hip flexors. Here we go. Turn to the side here. The exercise we're going to do is called glute bridges. Very simple. I'll show you two variations. Well, they're pretty much the same thing, but one is more extreme than the other. Okay, so you're going to lay on the ground, just like this. You're going to bring your heels as close to your butt as possible. What you're going to do is lift your hip in the air as high as possible. Do not bend your lower back. Make sure that your hips are getting up as high as possible. And you may feel a stretch in your hip flexors. That is absolutely okay. The key point of this exercise is to do this exercise so that your glutes will fire as much as possible, which means contract as much as possible, and your hip flexors relax as much as possible. Alright, so it's going to be like this. 1, down, 2, down. Remember, hold for 2 seconds or 2 counts. Down, 4, down, and so on and so forth. You're going to do 3 sets of 20. Alright, now this is the other variation I was talking about. If those ones aren't getting you the results you want, what you can do is go a little bit extreme and bring your heels further underneath your glutes. Alright, you may not be able to go down on the floor. That is fine. All you have to do is lift up just like the other one. You're going to feel much more of a stretch in your hip flexors, okay? Much more of a stretch. Keep the same thing. Do not bend your back. Alright, make sure that your hips are up in the air, and the more you do this, the more you feel it in the glutes. The more you feel it in the glutes, the more relaxed your hip flexor will be. Alright? 3 sets of 20. Same thing. Hold for 2 seconds or 2 counts and then relax. Hold for 2 counts and then relax. Hold for 2 counts and then relax. You can do 3 sets or 5 sets. For the most part, what I find is that when I do 1 set, the hip flexors may still be tight. During the 2nd set, you feel a little more loose, and in the 3rd set, it's usually completely gone. But if you have super tight hip flexors and your glutes aren't able to activate as well, it's recommended that you do at least 5 sets, all right, to get that glutes firing so your hip flexors can completely relax. Now, once you do this every day, 3 sets of 20, do this every day, and I guarantee you, the first day you do it, you'll feel a difference. Alright, so if you like the things you've heard today, please subscribe. Guys, please subscribe. And I'll be bringing you a lot more of these kind of videos, alright? So, we're gonna get healthy, we're gonna get more fit together until we become our ultimate self. See you guys later.